Hey, what's going on, everybody? Um, so we're in Detroit, just Samala and I, for a special project we're doing for a very special company, for a great cause, for a great family, and it's something that we've been excited about for a while. We've been planning this trip for a little bit, and you know, that's been the good part of the day. Um, the bad part, the unexpected part, is that last night, my wife Leah took a bunch of pills, and at 12 o'clock this morning, I took her to the hospital. And so, just, not to drag out any suspense or anything, like, she's doing better now. She's been transferred from emergency into a facility, different from last time, even a place that we had looked at one point for outpatient services and things like that. So she's okay. She's doing okay. She's sounding a little bit better, and you know, it's just so hard to see her like this. It's so hard to see her go through this. It's so hard. It's just hard, y'all. Like, I don't even know what to say. And so my parents have been a great support. I've let her mom know what's happening. Her mom is always a great support too. And yeah, the family, I don't really know what we would do without our family. And I guess me telling you all about this and just being upfront is because I never want to have to pretend or fake funny and try to deliver something when it's not really in me at the moment. I feel like we can be honest, regardless of how silly the videos can be. Um, y'all have supported us all through our journey. You all have allowed us to be very authentic, whether it's the silly side of it or the serious side of it, and I really appreciate that. And I know a lot of y'all come and watch our videos because your own lives, you all deal with an incredible amount of hard things that I can't even imagine. And you come and you smile and you laugh and it lifts your spirits, puts a smile on your face. And that to me is hard to describe to y'all what that means. That is an incredible, incredible thing to be a part of, and I'm glad. And with that said, too, I feel like you all can understand the other side of it, too. And I can't tell you how much I appreciate that we can be honest on both sides. We can relate about parenting and whatever. Just we can relate from all different angles, and thank you all so much for allowing our family to be real and honest regardless of where things are at. And so I guess me sharing this and putting this out there now is just, I think I'm just asking for prayer at this point. Um, and to be specific, like prayer for Leah to look. Leah's been dealing with depression for so long. And so at this point, the prayer is for her to be able to find the root and dig that root out, chop that root off, build another tree and see that thing grow. Because it's hard to convince somebody to love themselves. It's hard to love somebody into self-love. It's hard to convince somebody that they have value and worth when they don't feel like they have it themselves. And that's the cycle. That's been the cycle. And a lot of you all have seen the last video that we did about, well, the one I did about almost losing my wife, and you all showed so much support and so much love. And from that point to now, there is so much that has been done from every angle, because we didn't want to leave any stone unturned. We went the spiritual, prayer, church. We went the counseling route, the medication route, the holistic approach. There are so many things that have been involved in this process. Um, I mean, I could go down a list. I don't want to say things just for you. It's not meant to try to take things that we've tried, throw it out to y'all to see if maybe y'all will try it too. That's why we don't really get into a lot of specifics. But man, if it's out there, we've probably tried it, and it still just comes back to that root. What is the root cause? Where does it come from? Not even where it comes from, but what is it? What is that root? What is it that is blocking that area? And so, and speaking to Leah today before, well, really when they sent her to treatment, speaking to her today, because even though we are out of town, like, I still spent time to make sure that she got into a safe place, got the help that she needed, that my parents came through to take care of stuff while we left, because we already had things planned out and in motion. And without family, I mean, none of this could be possible. So that's why I can be up here and doing these things, but still know that my wife is safe. And in the process of all of this, there are things that she's learning and things that she's told me about just an hour ago. And I'm happy about that. I'm happy to hear progress regardless of the circumstances. But that's my prayer, y'all. I can't be nobody's savior. I'm not trying to be. I know she's not looking to me to be. Maybe sometimes I mean, maybe that's not even me being honest. Maybe I do try to be that. And maybe sometimes she does look to me for that. And I just want her within herself to get to that root and cut it out and replace it, whatever that means. I know depression for many is a lifelong thing, and even if it still is around, just the fact of it having a harder time because other things have taken root and have became stronger. Just whatever it is, that's all. Just prayer, man. I know I don't know. Yeah, that's what it comes down to. But I do know to pray, and I do know to seek help, talk to family, go to doctors, try different approaches, and so here we are. My wife is alive, she's safe, and we love her, and I know y'all do too. See y'all next week. That sound, whatever, I didn't fart. That was a sound from outside. I hope that didn't kill the mood, because I promise you that wasn't me. If it was, I would tell you and we would laugh about it. Anyway, see you next week.